From the home of the Mariners since 1999, we're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Seattle Mariners. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Wade LeBlanc is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So striding
Leading
forward
off the
now,
afternoon for
Manny
San Diego,
Machado. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Manny Machado.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They were finally able to snap that long losing streak last time out. A rare bright spot in what's been a horribly difficult stretch.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they've played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to you want to get greedy, D-Row, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's foul.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Into the box now, Walter Benjamin, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Lays off 2-2 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Shoots this one over to first. The second for one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has. And he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Jamal Riley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Cut fastball taken for strike one. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dino, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Flip of his glove for one. Padres leave one. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Richards will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Digging in, Rodney Hurd. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mariners, the shortstop, Rodney Hurd.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Myers. And they can't run it down. One out, nobody on. Pitch popped up. Riley over to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting third, the center fielder, Ken Griffey.
Next for Seattle, Ken Griffey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been
Batting
on fire lately, hitting
the
anything
catcher,
close, so I think
Gerald
this is the way to go here. Get the bat
Johnson
out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Gerald Johnson. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here's the 3-0. Takes this the other way to right. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. Still no score. Digging in now for San Diego, Gerald Dixon. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Dixon.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Hunter Renfroe. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc, he's 1 for 4. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Renfroe is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Popped up. Keeley shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
So coming to the plate, Ian Kinsler, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Throws in for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now the Mariners DH, Jay Bruce.
Leading up for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh,
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
The pitch. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Once again, a 3-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively.
Mitch.
And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping in now is Mitch Henniger. His past history with Richards, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Henniger stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer to the left side. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Ryan.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Ryan Healy will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Pitch on the way. Drilled to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Will move to the third with no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Margot, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Comes set and the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Down the first baseline. Healy scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Back now for the Mariners' third. And unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Specifically, power has been nowhere to be found. They entered the day with the lowest slugging percentage and fewest home runs in the league, which has led to a lot of media criticism, especially locally. One player told me, it's obviously a huge problem that we need to figure out as a group, but until we start driving the ball like we think we can, we need to find other ways to score runs and support our pitching staff. We'll see if they can show some signs of improvement as time goes on, guys.
The second baseman.
All right, thanks,
DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heading after it is Margot. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings. And I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seeger. His past history with Richards. He's collected 11 hits in 41 ABs. He also has 1 home run. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Seeger playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 2-0 home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register
batter,
a hit
number
against
4.
this guy, but
Shortstop,
at least they have a base runner
Rodney
here. We'll see if that leads to something.
At the plate, Rodney Hurd 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Malek Smith.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Malek Smith, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The set and the 2-1. Hops this one up. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
The center fielder, number 25.
It could be your number right there. Just
Griffey.
An excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Into the box, Ken Griffey. No balls and 1 strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Griffey, just 18 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here's a look over to first. The 1-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
2-1, here it is. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mariners forced to settle for one. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 1 and the Padres nothing. Leading off the inning, Franmil Reyes. And
Leading
they'll
off
need
for
him
the
to get
Padres,
something going
the
here.
designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one, no
A
strikes.
ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres DH. Three and oh now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game
batter,
after that
9,
earlier hit.
shortstop.
Tough to score when you don't
Walter
have anyone on base. So we'll see if they
Benjamin.
can get something going here.
Standing in, Walter Benjamin. From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a
Now
reason,
batting,
D-Row.
the first
And to be
baseman,
able to hang in there on
Jamal
an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a
Riley.
base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And he fouls this one off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Riley, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Reyes at second. Benjamin on at first with nobody out. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he popped him up. Coming in is Henniger, but he won't get there. It falls in. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Gerald Dixon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 away. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
2-0 now. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
From the belt, the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
Kinsler ahead and a 2-0 count.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Relay on to Healy for the double play, and that retires the side. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Gerald Johnson.
Leading up for the Mariners, the catcher, Gerald.
Ready to deliver.
Johnson.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And no one will track it down.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
This one's down to third. Taken in by Machado. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the
And
designated
while we have
hitter,
a moment, here's a look
Jay
at the Padres' road to the
Bruce.
show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. So 1 away in the inning, and here's Jay Bruce. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless,
now batting,
there
right
are 2
fielder,
away now.
Mitch Henniger.
Digging in, Mitch Henniger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chopper foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Henniger.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns
please.
And keep your focus
Now
and energy high.
The Mariners.
Okay, thank
Number
you, Heidi.
55.
Roenis Elias,
Roenis.
6 foot 1 inch southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Stepping into the box, Will Myers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Myers awaiting the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Stepping in now, Manuel Margot, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a bunt attempt, but he can't get any wood on it. Myers gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. LeMahieu for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Ready once again, Manny Machado. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's seen him well, 6 for 11. Here's the first pitch to him. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
You can tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The 3-2 now to Machado. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another full count pitch home. Fly ball out to right field. Henniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. To plate, Ryan Healy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The first baseman, Ryan Healy.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. One out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. There's Kyle Seeger in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle.
Here comes the Padre
Seeger.
manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the fifth with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score.
Your
Robert
attention,
Stock
please.
Enters to make an
Now
appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first
Number
with
66.
1 out in the inning. Kyle Seeger will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball's too high here. 1-0. Stock has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Stock tossed a little over 85 innings so far with a dominant sub-3 ERA. Good by anybody's standards. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The shortstop, Rodney.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Rodney Hurd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
LeMahieu on second. Seeger is over at first with 1 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak
The
like
left
this
fielder,
guy,
number
any way
1.
you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty. Maybe this will get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but foul. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 25.
It's been a rough go at the plate with him, and
Griffey.
watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Fouled off. Fly ball out toward left center field. Myers is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. The Mariners threaten but leave them loaded. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. To the plate now is the designated hitter,
leading off
Fren
for San Diego.
Reyes. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Ronmil Reyes.
First offering on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Popped up. Hurd trying to get there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Walter Benjamin.
Digging in and looking for more, Walter Benjamin. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side hit hard, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him,
Jamal
but the guys on the other side of the
Riley.
scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Jamal Riley, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Benjamin leads off first with 1 away. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Over the bullpen and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Now batting, catcher, Gerald.
In now, Gerald Dixon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is a ball high and inside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Now the pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back in standing. Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And there's ball 2 now.
That's ball 3.
Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Kinsler. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's hitless in 6 tries. Ready with the 1-0. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Here's Will Myers, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery.
Foul ball.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Keeley in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 7, Manuel Margot.
Coming to the plate now, Manuel Margot. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The runner scores from second.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Machado.
Standing in now, Manny Machado, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. 1-1 the count. 4 runs here in this half inning. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2 is laid off for ball number 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Kinsler over at second. Margot at first. 2 out in the inning. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Padres lead it 5-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gerald Johnson, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Johnson. Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
He's set, and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
2 strikes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 Just hung in there on that one.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He'll get it into second. And he had two on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a one-out
Now
double.
batting, right fielder, Mitch Henniger.
Settling in now, Mitch Henniger. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Renfroe back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, Ryan.
Stepping up now, Ryan Healy. He's grounded out and struck out in his two trips to the plate. First offering on its way. And this is up and in, ball one. We're in the sixth inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-2. Popped up. Riley in foul ground, and no one will get this one. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Now the payoff pitch home. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Boy, what a battle
Seeger.
there, Hero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Line towards center field. Margot will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 5 and the Mariners 2. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play.
Your
Corey
attention,
Garrett
please.
is on to pitch from
Now
the bullpen now
for
to
the
start
Mariners.
inning number 7.
Number 35, Corey Garrett.
So here's the Padres DH.
Leading off for San
Franmil
Diego,
Reyes,
the
1 for
designated
2
hitter,
in the ball game thus far.
Franmil Reyes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident
Now
by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Walter Benjamin. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The 2-0 on the way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. (2-2) here it is. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Jamal Riley will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0 on the way. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Here now the 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LeMahieu's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, and it remains 5-2.
Stretch. Ladies and gentlemen,
Castillo gets
your
the call
attention,
from the
please.
pen to take over on the
Now
mound and
pitching
start
for
the
the
home
Padres.
seventh.
Number 65, Jose Castillo.
Stepping into the box, Kyle
Leading up
Seeger.
for the
It was a
Mariners,
walk in his last
the
trip.
third baseman, Kyle Seeger.
First offering on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Seeger behind with an 0-2 count.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he fouls this one off. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Rodney Hurd will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one.
The batter,
bullpenners
number
look
4.
sharp and have backed up a nice
Shortstop,
effort turned in by the
Rodney
starter. These days,
Hurd.
pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Bases are empty. One man out. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. The 3-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Renfroe has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Malek Smith.
Striding into the box, Malek Smith. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail 5-2.
Your
Jason
attention,
Bradford
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen as
for
he'll
the
do so
Mariners.
to start the 8th.
Number 60, Jason Bradford.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gerald
Leading off for
Dixon
the
will
Padres,
try to follow up the
catcher,
double in his last at-bat
Gerald
with another big hit right here.
Dixon.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ball one.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside. And this is where that guy would jump on it.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Here's the pitch. Swinging on the first pitch here as that came back and caught the catcher flush on the mask that time. Ouch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're still out in front, 5-2.
Your attention, please.
Is on the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. Stammen, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, the catcher, Gerald Johnson.
Into the box, Gerald Johnson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And a pitch out, nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Two 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Three and 0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder,
D.
Mitch
Gordon will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch running at first for the Mariners, number 9, D. Gordon.
Striding in, Mitch Henniger. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Johnson, the runner at third. Gordon is at second with nobody out. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Line drive to left. Myers with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. He's set. Here it comes. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And now a late squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Kinsler is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ.
So a runner at third,
LeMahieu.
and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. One and one. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Benjamin. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We've played 8 full. It's the Padres 5 and the M's 4. Tuivalala enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Tuivalala.
Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Tuivalala, a California-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. And before a first pitch to the plate and a move to first, and he's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Manny Machado struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First delivery to him on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Margot, base runner at first with one out. Full count now, 3-2. Franmil Reyes waits on deck. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward the gap in left center. Smith will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Franmil Reyes. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Nothing further in the San Diego 9th. Last chance coming up now for Seattle. They'll be looking for 1. It's a 5-4 ball game.
Your attention, please.
Is the man called
now
on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
Striding in to start the 9th, Kyle
Leading
Seeger,
for
as
the
they'll look
Mariners,
to get something going here and
third
even this
baseman,
game up.
Listen,
Kyle
it's not easy coming back off the
Seeger.
closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And there's ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, that is definitely
the batter,
not
number
the way
4.
to start an inning.
Shortstop,
One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Rodney Hurd. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken high above the zone.
3-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer's supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sacrifice attempt here. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The center fielder, number 25, Ken Griffey.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Ken Griffey, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at third, winning run at second.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? And he pops it up. Coming in is Myers. He can't get there as it falls in. 1 run is scored. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Yeah, when he stepped into the box, he was thinking about shortening his swing, finding a way to make contact and score that tying run. But he does even better than that, finding a way to drive the winning run in as well.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard when they went out there celebrating on the field.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Seattle came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Sam Tuivalala earns the victory out of the bullpen, his fifth. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.